Succeeding is inevitable for me. Success is my reality.
So there were several students that were on the tour in October who have gone with us in the past, either this past June here in 2024 or in previous years. And then we had a whole nother group of students. They got a chance to experience the Gaddis Foundation and the Jumpstart College experience. We were able to have two programs join us.
The hope from this trip is that they take the time to explore different colleges and universities, that they take time to discover the things that they may be interested in, and then most of all, that they build positive bonds with one another and just have a good time.
So I want to thank our parents of both organizations for trusting our judgment and our vision. Our vision for our young people is that they get greater exposure, because exposure changes expectations and experiences changes lives.
We had, I think it was 46 students, and we did it during the school year so that they could have a chance to experience students on campus. There's always students on campuses in June when we go, but in October we knew that there would be a more robust presentation of students.
Based off of this trip, I've learned that the college experience varies depending on the person.
What I've learned about the college experience is that everyone's is different. Like, no one's experience is the same as someone else's.
Because this trip, I've learned a lot about the college experience. I've learned that it's more than just like having fun and the great organizations, but it's more about finding a group of people.
You need to find a place that you can call home and what fits you.
I really learned, what to expect from colleges, especially when it comes to the size that I want and just kind of the atmosphere that I'm expecting.
I learned that it's not just school. There are a lot of things you can do. For instance, clubs, sororities, anything you really want to do. And college is really what you make it. It's not just being in classes all day.
I want to go to college because I want to better myself as a person, and I want to learn more about myself and about the world around me.
Networking with the people around you can be very important. That's what I've learned about college life, like in general. It gives you the motivation that, like, even if you came up from a rough path or you came up from a path where you weren't grown up in the right way, like, you can still be something.
I've learned the college experience can be very stressful, but at the same time it's a very good experience. You have to go into it with a good attitude and wanting to make friends and wanting to make connections.
I learned that connections are key when it comes to college, I feel like, and also finding your community, like finding your people.
I've learned, especially through the HBCUs, that like a good college for you is one that makes you feel like you're a part of family.
I've learned that college life can be stressful, but you always have resources and help around you.
It's many cases where people didn't think they'd go to college, and then they handed this beautiful opportunity and they didn't waste it.
So I learned a lot about the financial aid. There's a lot of opportunity just for being a good student. Like, if you have a 3.0, you can automatically get into school. I also learned to appreciate like the fun side of it. Like seeing the Divine Nine, that made me like hype.
I learned that from these trips, you always gotta keep your faith first.
What I learned is just whatever you do, you just gotta keep pushing through, and it's gonna be good. You're gonna go through the hard times, and you gotta just keep going through, get your work done, and stay focused.
If you want to go to college, you should go to college. But like, if you're in the middle, research and see about what college really is.
On this trip, it taught us many different things, like the importance of HBCUs and how historical they really are, and the meaning behind them.
Like the importance of like really, before you come to college, really think about it.
What I learned about the college experience trip, that it's not just to just come in here for parties and stuff. You can do different things, different activities, and be more in tune. If you're not in tune with your college life, college is gonna be boring.
Main things I learned is to do all your things on time. I'm a big procrastinator, so like I always do things late, and I'm trying to get out of the habit of that.
College isn't just a place where you have to like learn new things or just explore. It's a place where you need to like find a home.
You need to reach out a lot to make sure that you got everything you need You got all your assignments done.
I saw that most HBCUs are very integrated with their community. They're more understanding of Black culture.
I really like this school. I want to apply to this school. Mostly just because I like the environment. It's not too many people. I go to a small school. My school is like really small, like only like 200 kids. In this school, only having like 1,000 to 2,000 kids, that's good for me.
One of the things I learned is about like the great and powerful history about the HBCUs. Make sure the college makes you feel like home before you go.
I would make sure that the college that you go to, you like it. I learned that HBCUs, they have a lot of good outreach programs.
They have a lot of different majors and a lot of different opportunities that you can experience, and I liked it overall.
You got to be able to balance your home life and your college life. You should apply for scholarships and try to get like a full ride so that eventually you're not stressed out or like worried about paying stuff.
I feel like for me, going to like Kentucky State, Tennessee State, and Fisk, I've learned a lot that like college can be challenging, but at the same time you kind of have to balance it out.
You just have to like be more aware because it's not the same as high school.
Or like if you feel like there's a club or an organization that is needed that is not there, you can create one.
It consists of things like culture and organizations that come together. People find unity in college, actually.
It's amazing to see young people on college campuses. It was really great to have them expand their minds and just to see what it's like on a college campus for a few days.
Talking to all the students and hearing how interested they were in the different colleges and their different perspectives on each college was very interesting and intriguing.
I think it's important for them to see this, not only because it's a different experience out of state, but more so because they get to see people who look like them doing the things that they may not have thought that they could do.
You can't be what you don't see. You can't go where you don't know. And so it's important for them to travel to these places. Some of our youth haven't been outside of Ohio. So if you don't know what's outside of Ohio, how are you aware of the opportunities that are there? So I think this is an opportunity for them to be able to grow and explore what's outside of Ohio, but also other things that are offered within Ohio too.
Succeeding is inevitable for me. Success is my reality.